Xi Jinping is a dictator rising in China since 2012. He politically purged all other powers in Chinese Communist Party during the first 10 years of his term, then revised China's constitution to unlimited his term, becomes the second tyrant of China after Mao Zedong, and now he cleaned up all against power in China. He began to grab his hand to the world outside. In the Russians' invasion of Ukraine, terrorist attacking by Hamas and Iran, we can all see his hand behind. He built a league of Axis power of 21st century with Russia, North Korea, and Iran, and now severely threatens the freedom and the peace in the whole world. But why I say he is totally a joke? Let me show you who is him in truth. The most famous thing of Xi in Chinese aboard internet is his ridiculous pronunciation of his speech. He liked to use very low-level words in the speech. Even the words are so low-level and simple that kids from kindergarten can read. He couldn't read them correctly. It includes the words children, farmer, facing in Chinese. Hundreds of videos about he reads the only language he knows wrongly was posted on internet. But don't worry, Chinese government already banned them in China, prevent them hurt royal Chinese people's feeling. For not make himself like an idiot, Xi has to ask his assistant to write the pronunciation on the paper to help him read it. It's due to he was grow up during the Cultural Revolution, which is a political movement launched by Mao Zedong in 1966. During this movement, Chinese students rise up and beaten their teachers down. Every educated people has things in their eyes. They are so proud of being a illiteracy. Many professors and teachers were killed by their own student. And in this student, it includes Xi Jinping. He quit his education before he finished junior high school. So, actually, his education level is just a primary student. He was so active in the Cultural Revolution and enjoying it a lot. Until one day, suddenly, he found that his father and his family, or even Xi Jinping himself, is in the aim of the movement. What a dumb ass. His father was put into prison, his sister was killed in the movement, and he has to escape and hide in the countryside, thousands of kilometers away from his home for years. And more ridiculous thing is, after the movement finished, he began to worship the Lord of the Cultural Revolution, Mao Zedong, who is almost killed his father and him, and successfully killed his sister. And now he wants to bring all of Mao did to China again, and even to the whole world. And due to his ignorance of language, in the APEC meeting in Peru this year, by the way, he said Peru wrongly again, in Chinese, in front of leaders of Peru. He is the only one world leader cannot speak English, standing effortlessly in the center where world leaders are talking with each other. Every time without his translator, he is like a desperate baby seeking for his mommy. For that, Chinese people begin to worship earlier leader who can speak some other language a little bit.
It's a very good choice for you to Chongqing, since you see the middle part of China and of China. So this time, we truly hope you will rise economy.
Even we can see he's not really good at it. And they are praising the former leader who can sing, can swim, can play guitar. But in the other place of the world, We can hardly hear any people in the country feel so proud of his leader can do those things. Even those politicians can speak many languages and doing really good in many areas, as if Chinese leaders are a baby or a puppy. Everything they do can get compliments. Oh my God, you can bark. Whoa, you can shitting. Good boy, you can even catch the ball. Amazing. If being a leader of China is such a low standard, I suggest this body to do it. I believe he can definitely reach the standards. For Xi Jinping's lacking of education, he is kind of overreact to cover his unconfident. He always willing to pretend he has read a lot of classic and never shy to share them with public.
我青年时代就读过《西游记》《马可波罗游记》左丘明《左传》，我的故乡纳楚科道尔基、基坛佳丽、园丁集、飞鸟集、新月集、泰戈尔《三国演义》《水浒传》、老子、孔子、墨子、孟子、庄子、伏尔泰、孟德斯鸠、狄德罗、卢梭、圣西门、蒙田、傅立叶、拉封丹、萨特、斯坦达、莫里埃、大仲马、雨果、巴尔扎克、福楼拜、乔治桑、莫泊桑、小仲马、冉阿让、罗兰·罗兰、杨志球、卡西莫多、希勒、歌德、海涅、莱布尼兹、黑格尔、康德、费尔巴哈、马克思、海德格尔、马尔库塞。我还读过托马斯·潘《联邦党人文集》常识、梭罗、惠特曼、马克·吐温、杰克·伦敦、海明威《老人与海》、简·奥斯汀、华兹、法斯、狄更斯、猫、福尔摩斯、卡尔·马克思、弗里德里希·恩格斯、拜伦、雪莱、肖伯纳、培根、克伦威尔、约翰·洛克、托马斯·莫尔、亚当·斯密、李约瑟、阿诺德、汤因比、双城记、无独孤儿、简爱、鲁滨森漂流记、汤显祖、牡丹亭、南柯记、紫钗记、邯郸记、莎士比亚、威尼斯商人、仲夏夜之梦、罗密欧与朱丽叶、第12页、李尔王、奥赛罗、麦克白斯。谢谢大家。
His genius also showing in who he made to run this country. Peng Dan now is the dean of the Global Economic Strategy Research College and a parliament member in China. But she is more famous of being a porn star in Hong Kong during late 90s. You know, Donald Trump gave a job to a porn star to sleep with him. I have no problem with it. It's his personal life. Actually, he somewhat did a great job, 'cause he asked a porn star to do what she's really good at. But Xi Jinping make a porn star to make global economic policies. I'm not means a porn star not deserve to be a parliament member. Actually, Peng Dan was graduated from the Juilliard School, but Xi Jinping is only graduated from primary school. Peng Dan should be the president of China. She is more deserved than Xi Jinping. And Wang Yanyi was got admission of Peking University because her art special skills. During the university, she became her mentor's secret mistress and finally kicked her mentor's wife out of the game and married her mentor. Since that, her career is like a rock takeoff. In October 2018, she became Director General of Wuhan Institute of Virology, which is the first biosafety level 4 laboratory in China. This laboratory is aimed to research the virus that can infect human beings. That's no doubt why coronavirus broke out in Wuhan 1 year later. Good job, asshole. In spite of all stupid things he did in China, Chinese government trying everything to build his image as the greatest person in the whole human history. This female parliament member showed her love to Chairman Xi to the foreign journalist. I translated it in the video, but please remember, I'm not joking. I did a translation very seriously. That is what she said literally.
大了，可能是这个原因，其他的没有。
那你感觉哪个更好，习近平还是王岐山？哪个人？
那肯定都好，但是咱们的习主席真的太伟大了，咱们习主席真的太伟大了，是不是啊？是不是？我觉得真的，咱们的习主席，
你希望他能连任多久呢？多少年？一辈子？终身？
终身，一辈子，真的，这是老百姓的心声，真的。
Local officials also begin their performance. This is a monument that commemorates Xi Jinping was stand here to check the field before. They built a museum to collect Xi Jinping used bowls, used towel, and they even protect a cap which Xi Jinping was watched before. A chair. The tag on it tell us she was seated in exactly which minute and which seconds. This is his footprint. And the worst, the holy toilet that she has seen before. I feel very worried about these kids, cause I'm afraid of there will be items called the hand Xi Jinping was kissed before. In Chinese media, he is almighty, works like a compass, points the direction for China and for the world, for everything. In BRICS Summit 2024, Xi Jinping have 0.5 direction for other countries in one time, and Chinese internet users summarized that he already pointed 250 directions these years. I have no doubt he would point the turning direction for the Earth one day in the future. But once he stepped out the China, left the actor around him, he had to face the real world, showing the coward inside of himself. In 2017, when he met Putin in Russia, and his team was late, I'm pretty sure somebody will put him to prison after he backed China because of it. Putin mocked him a lonely soldier. He can only reply with a timid smile, like a scared rat. And he totally relied on his babysitter's note to help him answer the journalist questions. In 2019, St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, host asked him without preparation. After second hesitation, he said, "Let me check if they wrote the question in my notebook." Yes, he called it notebook, just like a little kids.
我看看我准备这个本上有没有这个内容。
Thank you. Maybe I do have some answer to this question in my notes.
But it's all because he's facing the rude Russian government. Once he in front of the civilized, polite democracy leaders, she showed his arrogance. In front of Justin Trudeau, you can see he's rude, and when he went off, you can clearly get he speak in public that Trudeau is too naive in Chinese.
In Canada, we believe in free and open and frank dialogue, and that is what we will continue to have. We will continue to look to work constructively together, but there will be things we will disagree on, and we will have to continue.
创造条件，创造条件。
Let's create the conditions first.
好。
At the same time, he is the most coward man in the world. According to South Africa police, when Xi Jinping come to South Africa, attend BRICS Summit 2024, he took 500 people to protect him, booked 2 most luxury hotels. His securities arrived South Africa 2 months before his arrival, take the place of all staffs of the hotels, bring all furnitures from China, include bed, curtain, carpet, everything. He just built a totally new house. and all the food and water all took from China, 'cause he's afraid of somebody could assassinate him. When he traveled in China, not only the staffs of his hotel, but also people works in building around the hotel asked to work at home. Miles around him is totally cleared up. No living things allowed to exist here. All the roads he may pass or close days before. Citizens living in the area are locked at home for days and warned to not open the window, or they would be shot by snipers. Once the citizens are prohibited to use gas to cook for 3 days, gas cans are took from their home by police. July 5th, 2023, when Xi Jinping visited Suzhou, drones are banned in Suzhou and Nanjing, two cities, for whole area for half a month. Everyone shooting the camera around him is actors. I suspect he has not seen any real, ordinary Chinese people since 2012. Every 10 meters along the road where he will pass, they put a uniformed man, watch the road before his arrival, build a great wall of police. For those, Chinese government transport policemen from all over the China. When he visits Chengdu, all people go to Chengdu would divide to special security exam in every Chinese train station. The road in the city Hanzhong also banned. It's away from Chengdu 462 kilometers. It's equal to 287 miles. Means it's equal to when he arrived Paris. London's roads are banned by his men. I can't imagine what would he do after he conquers the whole world. Yes, that is his dream. So he created an idea, a community with a shared future for mankind. Means he will build a world in his own rule. The shared future of mankind is his tyranny. So please come together for all humans' sake. We got to do everything we can to stop him. And please like and subscribe my channel. It will help me spread the truth to more people. Thank you very much.